Hello and welcome. My name is Hunter and we are playing Millennia. We are entering an age of Aether, which means we need to start to think about what we're going to do. Our mountains are going to turn into places where we're going to get some great Aether, and we're going to have to spread it around. Because our mountains are not in the most convenient of places, we're probably going to have to use import-exports to do it. Realistically speaking, I'm thinking that we're going to integrate Ekbatana, because I think we're going to end up putting a... The thing is, it's actually quite hard for me to expand to this direction. But we'll see where they are. We'll see where they are. Because we want to swallow up all these mountains. That means we want to focus on building our monuments as the next thing we're going to be doing. So we'll do that. Looking at Republic, because we're going to be trading a lot of... stuff around through warehouses. I'm going to take the domestic exports here. I was thinking, I need those I need exports bad. I know there's one in the Age of Aether, but that means going forward. I could just grab open sailing finally after all this time. Get the harbor improvement. Get the trade company. I think we're going to grab open sailing. I think that's fine. Gonna keep killing these barbarians. Guess we're gonna kill these barbarians too. Because you don't need to leave the square. This is Salvador, so we said we were gonna try to start getting more culture. I mean, it's not culture, it's influence we want to get more of. Yeah. I do lose culture when I upgrade these, but that's fine. Then after this, we'll grab the Canton office, I think. Oops, that's not how that works. We do have education here, so I guess public library is fine. We'll just rush the national landmark. We should be using our money more, but I have a tendency to ignore it. I have a tendency to ignore it because I get super focused on all the other stuff going on. Let's just continue up here and kill this camp. Take that wealth. Could be useful if I actually start using stuff like I said I was going to. One turn here. Let me see. Alright. What's going on up here? We're trying to spread out these guys to get all this fish. We also want to grab that fish there. I suppose I should get another one of these. You probably should just be grabbing these until I run out of stuff to get, right? Like, as things are going right now, it's the main thing I have to spend my my exploration on, and so I should be actually doing that. Is there anything we need to build? So you are fine. Your garbage, your sanitation isn't low enough yet to do anything about that. All of our fishes are fishes. Yep, all of our fishes are fishes. So that's fine. The other way we could gain food is... These are both empty. Are we producing bread here? No? Okay, well, I mean, we're probably just going to give this flax up, right? Maybe even give them both up. To get ourselves a mill. Where is it? Oh, just go to the square. It's actually easier for me to find things in this list. I just always forget that. So we want to build a mill. And then we want to build... A mill produces 4 flour, right? No. So you actually need 2 mills for a bakery to be efficient? That's not a bad thing, though. Is that right? Yeah. Well, that's fine. Let's build the bakery anyway. That should leave us with 1 unproduced bread, right? Yep. I don't need the extra experience here. I don't even probably need this one. I mean, I don't know where it's better to put them. Seems to have dumped them someplace. Oh yeah, on these. That's fine. So we need... Wait. This is a winery. Oh! Oh, of course. Of course. We were using that for frickin' wine. Yeah, I forgot. That wasn't a, that was a wine location. Dang. And we're past the ability to back out as well. Well, I got tons of extra stuff, so we'll just crack this. Yes. And I guess we can chop this. Do I want to chop this just to finish this up right now? I don't have anything extra, do I? Doesn't really look like it. If we go back in here, I should be able to make that wine again, right? No, because it's... yeah. Alright, well, we'll just leave it as it is. We'll do the winery. No! No, bad move! We'll do the plantation, which is correct. That gets us our wine back. So now we have our wine and some more food. We're making some flour, but not a lot. That's fine. That was a little complex and weird. We didn't do a great job there. We need more garbage disposal here. Definitely want to always check to make sure it can't be gotten with moving guys around. Cannot. And we need more education here. Got 2 open spots. So that just tells us what we got to do, right? It's got to be another trash heap. And more public schools. Okay, that's not the worst. It's meat, all this fish. I do wonder if I remove somebody from meat. Ah, no, I don't want to remove any of those things. I need them right now. We'll leave things as they are here for right now. There's no point in pushing out too much with that. Here, we're fine. That's not ours yet. Here in St. Petersburg, we need housing. Okay. Well, we can easily just build another lodge. Gets you to 200%. Here we need food. They're working on getting all those fishes out. Anybody who's not working? You don't even have anybody who's not working. You got a lot of people on trash. You don't need the people you have on trash. So I guess we could do this. What about another person? Can we take another person off trash? Yeah, you don't even need that person on trash. What happens? At what point... Okay, so you need 1 sanitation worker right now. Right? So we could do this. We could easily get all of our iron up. We don't have anybody here. We want the jeweler. The stuff is needed. We're sort of paring on food. We got these 2 tuna. It's like all of our meat is being turned into delicacies. We got 4 olive oils coming in. Yeah, that's fine. Unless there's something we're missing, that's fine. We'll just continue to grow their food by getting the rest of these houses done. You were fine, we checked you, and you are fine, we checked you. Good, we'll have to do a population check soon. So this is Taxlia. I just said we're going to focus on monuments for now. After this monument, you have education. You do not have any education yet. So we'll go to Central Bank, I think, for now. I mean, we could build them... Oh, that's not Taxia. This is Taxia. We could build them a public school on top of this flax that we're probably never going to use. Alright, sorry about that. You don't even know. I would have cut that pause out. But it happened. I swear. Okay, so where are we at? Next turn, that's where we're at. Okay, that's good. So I feel like now we switch over to Age of Aether. I don't think there's any chance anybody could catch up with us anyway. Are we actually working any of these harbors? We are. This city is actually working all of its harbors. So it makes perfect sense for this city to prioritize upgrading harbors, because it's working them. I think you guys are working your harbor too? Your dock, so you can upgrade to a harbor as well, but I don't think anybody else is actually working their dock. They got nobody on it, so that's fine. This seems to all be working out. They seem to have just grown up here, which is cool. Suppose their next pop will come into here and fix our problem there. I will build more housing. In the next age, we're going to have to start removing a lot of the old buildings because they are going to be replaced by better things. Civic. Housing is under civic. Yes. That should fix our housing. 5 turns you'll grow. Everybody else still seems to be pretty fine. I suppose getting this next is a good idea. So I guess we can upgrade you to a man of war. Oh, we never clicked these. What are we doing? It's not the greatest thing we've ever done. I'm not sure we missed a turn, though. We may have not even missed a turn, so we won't even worry about it. Right, so you can head into here and sleep. And kill this guy. Things are looking pretty good. All round, we're still probably way ahead of everybody. Innovation school books, so this means that when we make books, we also make education, which is good because we have a lot of our people making education. This is still nowhere near the place where we need to do anything about it. Get you in here. That. Go to exploration, spawn a utility ship. Send it to there. Where are my boats? Alright. I guess our Nar can come up here and slay these barbarians, just so that this area feels a little bit more safe. This barbarian unit here seems to have moved, so we'll grab them as a reminder. We're going to grab electricity, which is good. It's going to make our inventor laboratories better and give us 2 innovations. We're going to hit Voltic Pile next. We're basically going to do these in order, but we're going to still keep putting messages on them, just so we don't forget them. End of the turn. Built a public library during the Age of Enlightenment. Absolutely we did. Continue your move. Kill this barbarian. You could just camp right there. That's fine by me. I think you're also going to just camp on top of these guys. We'll move you later if we need to. Let's kill this guy. Wow. We seem to have bashed him into the wall. Fine. He fleed us. Okay, so we're 3 turns for culture up. You can continue your move. Happening down here. So you need food. Can't really see how I would do anything about that. I mean, to fair, I could chop this. Should I chop this? Yeah, and then we'll turn this into the bakery. It should still work for a half power bakery, right? Printing press. bakery. Yeah, that's a half-strength bakery. So we do need 2 more flour here, but right now we don't have the ability to create that, so we're just going to leave it as it is. Sometimes I wonder if I should just destroy this. No, I don't really want to. But I need these squares. This city is so stifled in its position. It's not growing anymore. We do not need an alliance with Greece. You can head down here and grab those. I might as well just upgrade this just to click it and make it go away. You need more trash heaps. Fine. You need more of everything, and we can't give you anything. These hills... This hill is annoying, because I have no idea what to do with it. Let's rush here. We need to build, if we can... I mean, I suppose I could build a city here. We were gonna integrate this, right? If I integrate this, I may as well just immediately grab their... Oh, we'll just spawn a utility ship someplace. Do you even have a harbor here? It looks like you do. I just don't know where I put it because... It's there. It's right there. So let's spawn a utility ship. Send it out here. We're just going to keep spawning those utility ships every time we can. Now, how many of these do I make per turn? 47. So in 2 turns, I'll be over again. And I could just spawn this prospector and just drop gold on there and then not use it to make jewelry because we won't have enough. Just use it for gold, right? You can just head up. Whoops. Nope. Head up to here. Make gold. Then we can just build a gold mine so we can stop worrying about what the heck is going on here, because it's just bugging me that I'm doing nothing with this. You know, at least gold is worth money, right? Next. Finally kill this guy. Good. No, there are barbarians up here, but you can hang out in this harbor. I don't have to put them in harbors. It doesn't mean anything. It's just something I like to do. Makes me feel like I'm sort of... So we need to stop here. We need to look at this town, right? We got this town. It needs to start its builds with just like rush, rush, rush. And then I think you're going to grab the civil engineer and then the national landmark in that order. You have reached 2 and you don't have enough food, which is kind of hilarious, but also kind of expected. We can immediately grow you into a... Oh, wait. We didn't do the important thing, which is we wanted to absorb this outpost, right? That was the intent. So here, we're going to build ourselves a plantation, right? Okay. Oh, olives work in kitchens. I always imagine. Yeah, I got weird stuff going on here in my brain. I need to look at this. If we look at the kitchen, what turns into it? Because in my brain, it's only meat, but it's also sugar and olives as well, right? We can actually convert. Yeah, things happen. Okay, things happen. Let's drop our kitchen here. That'll help them out, and then we need to go all the towns that have olives. Like you can create a plantation, which should give us 2. You don't need to do anything else with it right now, though. Do you have any olives that are not being used for anything important? No. You also have no olives. But I know there was someplace else that had them. You have olives. I mean, someplace in here, there is a press, right? Yes, there's in fact 2 presses, because... Yeah, because we're turning flax into oil as well. Where is a press? Right there. We're going to trash this press, and then we're going to replace it with a kitchen. That is not cooking. Kitchen. Right? That's much more efficient than making olive oil there. Should make their food much easier to maintain. You guys have tons of meat. You're literally running 3 kitchens already and don't have enough food somehow. That's kind of interesting. To fix your food problem... Wait, did I remove somebody from food by accident? I did not intend to do that. I meant to do this. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Now the thing is, I don't know that we need this. Right? Like, I think these hunting camps are... I mean, they're still good, and we'll still use them into the future. But we could do... this, right? Take a guy off of here. Put them onto the new ranch, effectively, right? That maintains what we have here. Then we can go to this, and we can put a ranch there. So all of this is maintained. We don't need this at all anymore, because we have 2 ranches. And now we can build another kitchen, which I will actually build on top of this old hunting ground. And then if we decide to build another kitchen... That wasn't right. That doesn't make any sense. That is the reversal of what makes... Oh, shoot. Okay, well, we'll just put it back and pretend that it wouldn't have just been better to do this, because I wasn't thinking. Gives us another kitchen, which means their food should be completely solved for a very long time. Let's lock everything in. We aren't needing the education here yet, which is good. I still have 2 hunting camps. I'll lock the 2 hunting camps because I want the logging camps filled first. Right now, as things are going, we are building 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 logs. We have 3 logs left over. It's eventually going to be 6. I like the way that goes. Let's head down here to the center of our empire. What are we building here? Treasury, eh? We'll just finish the treasury, even though it's only 1 turn. We will grab the last city guard they can build, just to have it done. And then we change to a national monument. And then since we are producing education here already... Oh, we already got everything useful here for education. Fine. Then we will grab the central bank, I suppose. Another idle region here. This is Hamburg. They just built their museum. We're going to build the landmark first, and then if they're producing education already, which they're not, we'll build the public library. Or the university. I think the university is better. So, monument, university, and then they need education here, because that was Hamburg. Now, to get education in Hamburg, what we probably want to do is produce books. We have every reason to produce books, so let's just build a professional... Oh, we actually don't have the points. We actually legitimately don't have the points. Okay. Now, another thing is, we have teas about, at least we have 1, right? No coffee, but we have 1 tea right here. Was there any other tea? I don't know. Do you have any people? No. No, you don't. So we're not going to do anything there right now. All right. St. Petersburg already has education. Build national landmark. And then we're going to build... public library. I think that's good. Whoops. Okay. We're getting there. You can just camp. Do a national monument. You have education, so we will also do a public library. That sounds good. Okay, our turn is over. We are not growing here as fast as I would like. How are we on this? Not great. It's fine. There it is. Age of Aether. So now we're going to see where our Aether appears. See how we handle what's happening now. Apparently Alexandria got tons of Aether. Persia, first in the new era. Very nice. Reject those. We don't want those. Now let's look where we've got Aether. We got one here. A bunch here, which is pretty nice. Nice. Sorry. It's a bad joke, man. There's really nothing humorous in that at all. We are gonna eventually have to get this stuff built, because we want to steal these before they do. All of this as well. And up here, this is probably going to have to be taken as a town, I think. Just to grab all these at once. I might toss... This is a hard decision, though. Right? Because there's so many in here already. I mean, we're going to have to ship it around, right? We already said that. We have to ship it around. It's what we have to do. There's nothing that can really be said about it. Let's come over here. Build you another ship and grab you some more fishes. Lots of fishes over here. I want to hold this as well, but we are not at the point where we can get claim territory again, because this is not... I don't even know if we ever can get claim territory again. We might just be done with claim territory forever. Arts, let's just take community. So we're working towards Leyden Jar. Republic, there's nothing else we want because we're done there. So we're actually done almost all of this stuff. Our next research, Lighter Than Air gives us a upgrade to all of our housing. It's just more housing. It requires 1 power, but it fits well with the Leyden Jars, because Leyden Jars give you 1 power. Thing is, they convert 1 Aether to 1 delicacy, which is just a great way to get food in any place where we have Aether. There's also Automata and Mad Science, which are great. Mad Science lets us turn Aether into electricity, which is super good. Exotic Metallurgy. It gives us our Steel Furnace, which converts iron into steel. It also gives us our Rare Earth Mine, which can be built on hills. And the land ship, which is just... what can be said about the land ship? And the steam trawler as well. I mean, I don't think we're doing this first, but there's so much here we want to do. Talking about exotic power, this is how we get the oil well. Let's start with Lighter Than Air, I think. And then every city that starts coming up on Region Idle, the second thing it has to build, if it's built its monument, built its national monument like they have here, is we need to build the trade company for domestic imports. Well, it's domestic exports, right? I mean, we're going to build them everywhere. Oh, we grew up into the mountains up here. That's neat. The heavy push to ever get up into the mountains like that. Build, please. It's pretty cool. How are you doing, like, in general? You're such a full city. You're growing as fast as it's reasonable for you to grow. All of our main stuff is now full. The trash heaps are keeping up. We're gonna just have to let you grow for a bit longer, I think. Hopefully you can push out here eventually. Like, how hard are you pushing on this stuff? That's okay. End of the turn. Okay. Spawn utility ship. I mean, we will, but first I think we're going to build another harbor here. I don't know if we're ever going to use this harbor, but I do know that if I'm going to spawn a utility ship, I want it to be on this side because it doesn't make sense to put it on the other side. Oh wait, that's... These two are already built up, right? So we want to go here. No. that was a misclick, okay? That was a misclick. Place is producing an enormous amount of food, but it needs housing. I will wait a bit before we do the next housing. Diplomacy, where we're just gonna pop, right? Yeah, so we'll end the turn. We're gonna be putting Aether everywhere, every place. So reminder for Leyden Jar, awesome. We wanted that. Leyden Jar is it specialists? It's Voltic Pile, yeah. I mean, we're producing enough specialists anyway that it's not really a worry. We've done this. So looking over here, we got 1, 2, 3. Did we ever build the yep, so this setup is good. Trash heap is fine. We're growing extra people. So what are we gonna do up here? We want to build printing press. We look at that. We want to build another printing press. So let's build another professional printing press. That's good. We need to have more trash disposal. So I guess we can put some trash disposal up here. Now that we've done that, we also want to do housing. But again, we're going to wait for the housing until we have lighter than air. I should, though, just so that I don't forget about it, should put down my Voltic Pile. And yes, I put it on top of a deer, okay? Fine. It's fine. Needs 2 education. We are producing enough education to cover that, so that's fine. From the books, right? Books are a great way to get education if you have that, I mean, it's hard to argue against the massive number of innovations you get from taking inventors. To me, it feels like that makes inventors unquestionably the strongest. This city is definitely going to be participating in building a ton of Aether. And I could take this as well, and then get that one instead of waiting for these guys to grow into it naturally. Yeah. Okay. Let's spawn a utility ship right there. That utility ship can come up to here. Good job. Diplomacy tolerance. We'll also pop warfare when the chance comes. Still waiting to build housing because we want the Aether to exist first. Let's end this turn. Okay. How is this going to go? I think it's going to go wonderful. I think if we're going to continue to play this series after this game is done, we're going to do like tighter, more cut videos instead of these longer ones. I'm not sure yet, though. I haven't decided. All Age of Aether universes units half upkeep. That's pretty cool. Okay. One more turn. Let's do it. Sent me right over here to my capital. Nice place to focus our attention for a moment. What do you guys got going on here? We built the central bank. We've already got the last thing done. Good. We have the Sky Hotel and the air taxi. Air taxi uses 2... Oh, that's cute. Ah, that's a cute thing. We need so much power generation to get all this stuff going. It's just a straight Sky Hotel. This stuff. The airship too, and the steam fighter. The steam fighter. I want it. It's not time for that stuff. It may never be time for that stuff. We're not combat, and I mean we could try to conquer Spain. That would kind of make sense, right? Oh, there's so much cool stuff in here. I'm not producing enough electricity, I think, to manage a Sky Hotel. I love the fact it's just like 8 housing and like so much luxuries, but it's not even the stuff we need. Okay. Oh, next. I have an airplane. It's really cool. I have a really cool aeroplane. I probably shouldn't be singing. But still, I have a really cool airplane. Look at this cool airplane. Let's put it here. Yeah. What a great place for an airplane. You can camp there, airplane. I love my airplane. It was the best airplane ever. Lighter than air. I love the fact you get one for free. I deserved that. I deserved that. Now we have cloud estates and we have all these hotels and we have the airship and we have the air taxi. So great. All right. So let's begin. Does that require working to get the luxury? I don't know. But we're gonna do automata next because we love our little Aether robots. Coming into this town here, we're gonna start by building ourselves a nice Aether harvester. Cool. That should allow us to produce 4 or 2? Be 4 Aether. Now we're going to delete some lodge. Furnace. House. Why do we have a house still? That should be gone. Alright, so let's replace that with our brand new housing unit. The Cloud Estate, yes. Good work. So if we look at the Cloud Estate, it's creating a delicacy, of course. Got someone working on it. I don't know where that worker even came from. Maybe it came from the trash heap. I don't know. We shouldn't be storing workers in our trash heaps. These are 15 housing each, and the Cloud Estates are 25 housing. I might just be able to remove 2 of these. Let's start by removing 1. This one. There we go. That feels good. Let's spend our warfare. Gonna spend our insight. Thinking maybe we should, some part of me wants to integrate this. Grab this coal, the only coal near us. Put a city here. Get those guys. I don't really have much other choice for using these. We could just wait till we get to organization, because I could actually use organization, to be fair. That sounds good. So do we have any place that could be like importing Aether? This town should be, I guess, finishing its public library. Let's take the public library out and then we'll grab the trade company, right? Way too expensive. It's too bad. We'll just put that back in and then stick this underneath. That should be fine. Get it next turn. It's not way too expensive. I exaggerated that. So we have a trade company here now. So we can export extra stuff from here that we don't need. I could foreign import more wheat. Confirm. Do that twice. That'll help this town out a lot. Good. Then as for exporting from here, we're probably actually fine right now, right? Is there anything we would delete? No, yeah, you're fine. You got one of them working, yeah. I was wondering, what's happening here? I know what's happening now. We're gonna go to here. We're not producing any electricity here right now. That's fine. How many lodges do we have? We have one lodge. We have two lodges. That's not a lodge. So what kind of housing do we have here? Trash heaps. We have 3 lodges, right? Yeah, so we gotta get rid of those lodges. Get rid of this lodge. Destroy it. Yes. Replace that with a cloud estate, which we now are paying for with the city's electricity. Should be good. Now if we destroy this lodge, yes, I can see that we need another cloud estate. Now we don't have enough electricity, but then I can destroy this lodge, yes. And I can replace this lodge with a voltaic pile. And that, while imperfect, is good enough for now. The electricity is not... Well, we don't have enough education, and we don't have enough sewage. Do we got any extra people here? What is this? Yeah, that requires me to bring Aether over. I suppose I could remove the harbor, I guess, if I had to. I got 2 people working on the water. So I do have 2 extra people here. And I also don't need these 2 people until I can get Aether over here, right? So these are not a thing right now. Okay. So looking what I have available that I could possibly build... It's not an A+ scenario, I'll tell you. The winery there. Hopefully we start to grow up in this direction. Hopefully we can start taking these. This looks like we're going to get it pretty soon. I hope. And we're not even close on these 2 guys. It's not great. This is going to happen soon, though. I got to assume it's coming from us before them, right? Like, we're going to get this. Region Idle. Salvador. They've built their thing. We'll grab the Canton office. So Salvador can now also make trades in and out. There's nothing I can do... Can I... Really nothing I can remove. It's actually quite interesting. Like, I'm pretty maximized here. This gives 5, right? And then it gives 5 more. Or 3 more. Nope, 3 from the building, 5 from the worker. And this just gives 2 per book. I mean, I suppose I could try to import a book from some foreign power. Any foreign power? Oh no, you can't import final things, right? You can only import steps. No, that's poems. So you can't import final things. There's just nobody selling any books, which is a little weird. Oh, there they are. They're like the first thing up there. Let's confirm that we're going to import somebody's books, which are great for us because they give us education. Still seems fine for now, I would say. So we're going to need to be exporting a lot of Aether, which is a pretty big deal. So let's look at each of our towns and see what we can do. You have not expanded yet, even though I had hoped that you would. Sigh. Central bank is finished. Suppose we could... Ooh, air taxis are fun. I do have all of my electricity available. We want to put up an air taxi? How much electricity do I actually have? Republic government buff, 3 from Homeland, so 4. 4 power is available in the city. One of it should be being used on the... Wait, we haven't... No, we have. So we have 1 power drain here, so I'm going to build us some cool air taxi. I think we'll be fine. Hopefully we'll be able to build a voltaic pile in here someplace eventually very soon. This is St. Petersburg. All right. That's luxuries. They have no electricity yet. That's fine. What are we going to do here? I guess trade company makes the most sense. And then maybe central bank. I was going to buy this, right? Not quite yet. Okay. So we have our Aether spawned, and we got a lot of interesting things we're going to be able to do with it. Over time, we're going to be converting out as many of our buildings as we can. Dismiss this. So like if we look over here, you currently have 1 lodge. So we are getting... Yeah, we're getting special. We're not getting specialists that fast. How are we going to produce more specialists? Does this produce specialists? No. What produces specialists? Let's look. You are producing us some specialists. And they come from the Academy of Science, the University, and the Literary Salon. The Literary Salon is a building, right? It turns education into specialists. Okay. Do we actually have education here? I can build a public school, but I wonder if I already built one. Like, is that public school number 2? No, it's public school number 1. Alright, and Taxlia has another guy left over. So we could build, potentially, a literary salon, but there's other buildings that are worthwhile too. I think it's going to be the literary salon though. It's weird that I'm having a hard time seeing it. There it is. Literary salon. Built in open terrain. There we go. Cultural elites to help us get specialists. Put them right there. We have 99 food. Not bad. Fair, to be fair, not bad. Let's do community. I could. So I got lots of education available here right now, right? Museum. Yeah. Let's just take a look in here and see what we've got going on. With paper mills, we need 1 more printing press here. No, we can't use a printing press because we need a log. We should build something that allows us to import-export. That's fine. So I can grab a log from some foreign region. Okay, great. End of the turn. So at this point, we should be building much more complex city structures. We should be moving stuff around to places where we actually can afford to place things we need to in order to optimize our locational use. It's all very interesting. Okay, let's grab a point of organization. Could build an inventor's lab. It does require us to have a bit of electricity. Now, the easiest way to do that would be to build a voltic pile. How are we doing up here? Kitchen from olives. Yep, that's fine. How are we doing up here? You need housing? Well, I could break this and replace it with a cloud estate. Seems good. Yeah, straight up seems good. We get nobody working our voltic pile, which is not great. Don't need that. Rather, it would work this. Though I do find myself wondering, well, what is this? So we need an Aether if we want this guy to be worthwhile. Okay. Looking at our capital here. Not our capital. Looking at our Aether capital here. We'll finally rush this, which is good. So now we should be able to foreign import. I mean, foreign imports are almost always best books. They're just so good for us. And then we should export one Aether. And the region we want to send this to is, I think it's Hamburg? Yes, it's Hamburg. Hamburg needed its Aether. So there we go. I'm good with that. And with that, I think we're going to bring this episode to an end. I think we got a lot done today. Interesting stuff, you know? We entered our age of the Aether. We've started to get our Aether stuff built. We got some neat new buildings. We are going to lag on specialists unless we find a way to build a bunch more of them. One thing is, though, specialists don't require anything specialist, right? There's nothing, you just work it. So we could just, for example, we could just build a literary salon on top of these deer. Right? In Hamburg, we have no extra people right now, so that's fine. We could also potentially build a literary salon here for 2 more. Don't really have people to work it, though. We don't really have enough electricity. Should work out, though, right? Wonder... So just before we finish off, I'm going to go to every place that isn't filling all of its foreign imports, and I'm just going to grab... Oh, somebody is selling Aether now. Well, yeah. We should be gathering Aether every single place we can. Because when Aether is just up here doing what Aether is, it just turns to... Does Aether just give 4 power? Is that true? Yeah, from consumed goods. But that's not right. Books are more important. At least for this town, right? Helps us push that education up in spite of the fact this town is having a hell of a time expanding into these deserts. I would love to claim all of this flat territory, but it's just too much for the town at this point. Right, we're going to continue to go along and just look for every town and look at our foreign imports. If you don't have any foreign imports available, that's fine. We'll get to you. And that looks like it. All right, thank you for watching, and I hope you join me the next time we're here playing Millennia, when we will go deeper into our Age of Aether and get closer and closer to the end of the game. Goodbye for now.